Hi friends, 8-Bit Josh here, and today we're back with my series where we're looking through old, out-of-print media such as like game manuals, game guides, video game magazines, things like that. And today we're back with Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I already did a video for Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, and so we're continuing with that. I'll be doing another one for Sonic and Knuckles, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Yeah, let's start looking through the manual. All right, so here we go, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Go ahead and open it up. Table of contents. Starting it up. I love this. Like, it tells you, like, you can make sure you plug in the control pads. You're not gonna be able to play if you don't do that. And then let's see, we've got Sonic's adventure continues. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 takes place on the mysterious floating island, which holds many special powers. The source of these powers are Chaos Emeralds. In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic and Tails thought they had destroyed the Death Egg, which was Dr. Robotnik's heavily armored ship. Instead, Robotnik managed to crash land on the floating island. After learning that the island is able to float in the sky by harnessing the power of the emeralds, Doc decided to steal the emeralds so he could repair his Death Egg ship. To obtain the emeralds, Dr. Robotnik tricks Knuckles, the guardian of the floating island's Chaos Emeralds. He also tells Knuckles that Sonic and Tails are the ones trying to steal the emeralds. Between battling new types of badniks and trying to outsmart Knuckles, Sonic and Tails have their work cut out for them once they arrive on the floating island and search for Dr. Robotnik. So that's the story in a nutshell. You can play as Sonic or Tails. You have Sonic's goals. As Sonic and Tails explore the 6 exciting zones, you must help them collect gold rings and locate the Chaos Emeralds. At the start of the adventure, Sonic will have 3 lives. Additional lives can be earned by activating 1-up icons, by collecting 100 gold rings within a single act, or by grabbing 50 gold rings in the special stage. Sonic and Tails must avoid the obstacles in their path and defeat the army of badniks that roam throughout each act. You'll discover a Chaos Emerald at the end of each special stage. Here we go, this is cool. Meet Knuckles the Echidna. He's 15 years old, species Echidna. Favorite fruit, especially grapes. Special abilities, discovering hidden passageways and using his knuckles to dig. Knuckles was born and raised on the floating island, and he knows all of its secrets. He's strong, athletic, and clever. Because Knuckles knows every hidden passageway on the island, it's easy for him to block Sonic's path, create extra obstacles, set traps, and steal Sonic's gold rings. Long ago, an ancient civilization lived on the floating island. Before this civilization mysteriously disappeared, it left behind many secrets and mystical powers. Being the only living descendant of the lost civilization, Knuckles has become the guardian of the Chaos Emeralds, which are the source of the island's special floating power. Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg has lost its ability to fly after crash landing on the island. Having learned that the Chaos Emeralds can make his ship fly again, the Doc decides to steal the emeralds. First, he must make Knuckles believe that Sonic and Tails are his enemies, and that they're the ones trying to steal the emeralds. Once Knuckles believes Robotnik's lies, he'll do whatever it takes to stop Sonic and Tails. Typical bad guy, you know, hitting the good guys against each other. We got the basic moves, of course, we all know how to do that. A, B, or C to jump. You got super moves, you got the spin dash attack. You got Tails to the rescue. While playing a one-player game with Sonic and Tails together, use the second controller to control Tails. Use Tails to airlift Sonic out of danger or to areas which are unreachable by Sonic alone. You got the Insta-Shield. Quickly press A, B, or C button twice and you'll generate enough energy for Sonic to be protected by a shield for a split second. Make Tails fly or swim. Quickly press the A, B, or C button twice while playing as Tails and he'll fly or swim. Starting up the game save feature. This was a new thing for the Sonic series at this point. So you could have multiple different save game slots basically. which was pretty cool and kind of new at the time. I'm sure there were other games that had save game slots. I can't think of them right this moment, but I know that was a thing. We got Sonic power-ups, Super Ring, Invincibility, Flame Shield, Water Shield. We got the Lightning Shield, a 1-up. Robotnik, Danger. Activating this power down icon causes the same amount of damage to Sonic or Tails as an attack from a Badnik. Sonic or Tails will either lose their gold rings or without gold rings, lose a life. Special Stage. Within every act, you'll discover at least one hidden room containing a giant gold ring. Sonic or Tails leap into the ring, they'll teleport into the Special Stage. We're all familiar with the the kind of sphere with the blue orbs you gotta get. This is the one, once you've collected all the blue spheres, a Chaos Emerald will appear. Actually, I prefer the half pipe stage from Sonic 2 over this one. This one's kind of boring, but the half pipe one was cool. Because we had the gumball machine, grab extra 1-ups, power-ups, gold rings, and such. Find this bonus stage, collect 50 or more golden rings during a single act. So this is like what you'd get in a star post in this game. Whereas in like Sonic 2, you'd get the special stage for the Chaos Emerald. So a little bit different in this game. And then these are some of the power-ups you can get from the gumball machine. You got the barrier shield, a spring shield, super ring, 1-up, bumper gumballs, clear gumballs. The joke is on you. Nothing happens if Sonic or Tails grabs a clear gumball. Yeah, that is the joke. Okay. And here's telling you about each island. One of the things about this game versus like Sonic 2 and Sonic 1 is that the levels are way longer. They're a lot, or maybe not necessarily longer, but just bigger. Like each level has like multiple different paths you could take. This one, Ice Cap Zone, one of my favorite levels. I absolutely hate Carnival Night. Screw that level. But Ice Cap Zone has some of the best, like the song on this level, one of the best songs in the whole game, in my opinion. It's real good. Of course, here it tells you about 2-player mode. You got a Grand Prix mode. Experience all 5 of the 2-player zones as you compete against a second player and race against time. Got match, race, and time attack. Choose your character. So this is still the 2-player mode. But you actually have different levels here that might be kind of more spin-offs of the single-player levels. But you got Azure Lake, you got Balloon Park, Chrome Gadget, Desert Palace, and Endless Mine. Which I think, like Sonic 2, like if you played 2-player mode, it was like variations of the single player levels. And then here we've got, again, one of my favorite parts of game manuals is when they have like the hand-drawn art of the enemies in the game. We got some new badniks here. Got the Rhinobot, Monkey Dude, Bluminator. Love that name, Bluminator. Buggernaut, Jaws, Blastoid, Mega Chopper, Poindexter, Biker, Bubbles, Blaster. That one's just called Blaster. This one's Blastoid. It's so good. I love looking through old manuals. And we got a Techno Squeak. It looks like a mouse. Like not like obviously it's, you know, like a mouse, animal mouse, but like, you know, your computer mouse. The Penguinator. There you go. That's how you say it. Star Pointer, Porky, Snail Blaster, and a Ribbot. Because it's a frog, get it? Let's see. We've got Sonic Super Play Tips. Grab gold rings. When Sonic loses the gold rings he's holding, quickly help him re-grab as many as possible. Earning 100 rings will earn an extra life. Always be on the lookout for hidden rooms and passageways. Look for different patterns in the walls. Sonic can smash open some solid walls by performing a spin spin dash attack. Beware of badniks that shoot energy weapons. Even if you keep your distance from the badnik, their weapon can reach you and cause you to lose a life. You must get past a series of badniks, spend a few moments watching them and learn how they move. Be sure to time your attack perfectly. Got more super play tips. Tails has the ability to help Sonic. Always look for ways to improve your point score. Prepare yourself to travel underwater in various zones. Remember, Sonic can't last too long underwater without breathing, so jump into giant air bubbles that rise from the ground. If you wait too long, Sonic will drown. Activating a water shield allows Sonic to breathe underwater until the shield breaks. There's, the old drowning music. I think gave everybody who grew up playing these games anxiety. Learn to use Sonic's new power-up moves and shields. It will prove to be extremely valuable as you help Sonic and Tails trek across the floating island in the search of Dr. Robotnik. When an next end level marker appears, leap towards it before it lands, and an extra power-up might appear. In the Ice Cap Zone and throughout the game, avoid having Tails get stuck in passageways or caught in the traps. Have Tails activate Star Post or enter into the special stage as quickly as possible. And that's it. Again, we're already at the credits. I feel like there's not as much in this one as Sonic 2 had. And this is another thing that I think it's kind of interesting that they put in some of these. They have like logs, so you can be like the character you were, the zone, the final score, the number of emeralds you had, and the date. I have a bunch of these game manuals, and not one of them ever had these filled out. I would kind of love, actually, one day if I came across one where somebody had actually filled them out. Just because, like, I love that, actually, when you find, like, old, like, game manuals and you have, like, there's, like, handwritten notes, some kid back in the day had it. Or, like, sometimes you can find, like, game codes written in them. So, I don't know, that's just one of the things I love about looking through old game manuals, because it's just something you don't get anymore. So yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for watching. That was my video on Sonic the Hedgehog 3 game manual. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like that, hit the subscribe button, as well as hitting that bell icon. That way you get notified when I post new videos. Make sure to stay for the end screen, because I also live stream retro games every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube, as well as Twitch and TikTok. So hopefully I'll see you on the live stream, but if not, hopefully I'll see you on another video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye.